Hey, beautiful people, how are you? So, you'll notice that sometimes you'll see me in the same outfits and stuff like that. And it's because I do reviews, I do some tutorials, stuff like that. So they may be done in the same day, just depending. But today I've been procrastinating for weeks since I've started posting videos, since I've started even kind of making a video posting calendar. So the thing I've been meaning to post is a purpose video, and that's what this is going to be. This is going to be what my purpose is, what I plan to give you guys, all that kind of stuff. So if you're just kind of looking for a story time, that's what it is here. So my purpose is I want to give you guys beauty reviews, honestly, any kind of review to be quite frank. I'll even review some local businesses, stuff like that, like some restaurants, things that are locally owned, nothing that's a chain, stuff like that. But I may try a chain, even if it's like brand new to the area, stuff like that. But mostly it's going to be pretty beauty related or something similar, or local businesses. Like I did a Tumblr review. Here I am. I got my water here with my local Tumblr. Thanks, Faith Song Creations. But that's really my purpose. I want to help clients who message me and ask me, how do you do this? How do you do that? I want to be able to give you videos like that. I want to provide you with hair care. I want to provide you with myths, things you should be looking for when you go to hairstylists, that kind of stuff. So when you hear me talking, sometimes you might hear me talk about my husband. His name is Jeremy. And then you'll hear me talk about my brother Zeb. So if you ever hear me talk about my brother Zeb, this is what's going to sound really strange. So he is only 15. So he lives with us. We're kind of raising him now. We have great parents, so I don't want anybody to think that my parents can't. But it's just what's best for Zeb. And so you'll hear me talk about him. And if you ever hear me say my kid, we all joke about him that he's like my brother's son and that he's Jeremy's brother's son, stuff like that. And I'm like his sister mom. So we like to make jokes. We like to keep it light. So if you ever hear stuff like that, like that's what you're hearing. And when you hear two men in the background, it's my husband and my little brother. I say little brother, but he is taller than me already, and it's kind of scary. But that's what it is. So that's a little bit about me. You'll hear me talk about nieces. Don't have any nephews. You'll hear me talk about my sister, my older sister. She's getting married. So I have an older sister, an older brother, and then I have my younger brother. My oldest brother is in the Navy. He has two little girls. My older sister is out in Washington. She's a 911 dispatcher, and she has one little girl. And then she's getting married next year. So you might see me do like some bridal tutorials. You might hear me give you some like bridal do's and don'ts, what you should do as a matron of honor or maid of honor, what you should really be prepared for, that kind of stuff. You'll also hear me do some story times. So if you don't know what a story time is, it is literally just a rant or a just long tangent about something that you're curious about or something you just want to talk about. So if you ever get one of those, that's what's happening. And I'll be honest, I'm one of those people, I do not have, like, my brain is spaghetti. So you'll hear me talk about 100 different things sometimes. I do not have box brain, so not everything has a nice little box. Like, that's not how I tell stories. So I'm sorry if you hate that, but that's just me. But aside from that, that's really my purpose. And a little tangent about myself, a little something for you to get. The only other thing I'll probably include is like home decor or any kind of home improvements that I've done, stuff like that. But I'll always give you an honest review. I'll always tell you how hard or how easy it was. I'll tell you if you need one person, if you need two people, if you need 10, what it takes. So just be on the lookout. So I know this summer I'll be giving like landscaper reviews. I'll be giving like business information out as far as like who should you go to in the Kansas City area, who should, I probably won't do who you shouldn't go to because that's just not very nice, but I'll just definitely give you who you should go to. So if you haven't watched any of my tutorials, I would say that you should. You'll start getting some good information. If you ever have any questions, like and subscribe, and then ask me in the comments down below, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. And once, if it's just one every so often, I'll just answer in the comments. But if I get quite a few coming in, then I'll start making videos. So stay tuned. You'll like it. I guarantee it. You'll find something interesting, even if you just want to hear me talk. I don't know why, but you may. So you can just do that too. And then if you ever hear dogs, I own a zoo. I own a zoo, guys. I have 3 dogs and 3 cats. And I'd be okay with getting more, to be quite frank. But I'm pretty sure Jeremy's over it. So I own a zoo. So when you hear animals cry or dogs bark or a cat, if you ever see me like looking to the side, it's because where I shoot my videos is in my room. That's my bathroom back there. That's all my husband's stuff. You can see he doesn't have very much skincare stuff. But my cats are always on the bed, so you'll see me like turn and look, or you'll see me kind of like look down below. Let's see if I can point there. There we go. Right there, because normally there's a cat there. Actually, that is a cat. Right there. That's his head. So sometimes I disturb the cats when I'm in here, and they're not very happy about it. So yeah, so if you hear those, if you see me doing stuff like that, there's reasons. I'm in my room. It is what it is. And when you see my animals, it's because I love them. And if you ever have anything negative to say about my animals, just don't. And today, just don't. You won't like the outcome because they're my life. So, all right, guys, that's my purpose video. To reiterate, I'll give you all the goods. I'll tell you everything that's good, and I'll tell you if products are bad. And you'll learn something. You'll learn something every day. And if you have any kind of styling questions, ask me. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I am a hair and makeup artist, and I specialize in blondes and extensions. So if you have blonding questions or extension questions, please ask. I am more than happy to answer. I will not give specific formulas just because that's what hairstylists do to get their license, and it takes a lot of time to figure things out, and not everything is right for everyone. So I'll give all those things. Extension care, if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you need help finding somebody in your area, I'm more than happy to kind of get on the old internet there and get on social media and find stylists that I've seen their work and send them your way. I'm just happy to answer those questions for you. Or if you just feel like something doesn't sound right from what somebody's told you, I will answer that privately. Just shoot me a message. Okay. Bye, guys.